How y'all doing? Bonzo and I decided to go out and do a little romping up in the mountain today, and figure while I'm out here, I'll show y'all what I carry with me when I'm out having a little fun, or if I'm going out for a night or two, something like that. I'll cut to the chase, try and make this a quick video, but I got what I carry my stuff in it's called an M60 Chezch Army pack, and I really like this pack. It's a good price. Probably get them for like 20 bucks. You go to a gun show. It has two front compartments and a main compartment, and it's not really big, and I like that aspect of it, because the bigger the pack, the more crap you're going to put in there, things you don't really need. And I got this thing full, but it's also full of things that I would definitely use when I'm having fun, or if I got myself in a situation where I'm in a little bit of trouble and I need to stay out for the night, I hurt myself, twist an ankle, or if I got lost somewhere out here in the middle of the mountain. So, what I got, I always have, of course, a container. This is my canteen, and I've shown you all this in another video. But comes with a little nesting cup inside here, a little canteen cup, and I can use that to cook a little food or something. This isn't real big and obtrusive, so it fits nicely with my setup that I like to use. That's the thing. Everybody has different ways of doing stuff. This is the way that I feel comfortable being out here, and maybe y'all will see something that you guys like a little bit, or you might see something new, or just a different system of doing things. So, let's see here. In the pack, I have a blanket that I use if I got cold. This is big enough to wrap around my body, keep me a little warmer. If I'm in a situation where I need to get warmer, it's just enough that if I'm under my tarp by a fire, I could probably sustain myself for the night. I got this at a thrift store or something for probably $1. You don't need to go out. I mean, I'd love to have a heavy $40 wool blanket, but this is big enough just to throw in my pack with all my other stuff. Got a nice little hammock tarp, and this is big enough to get Bonzo and I out of the rain. It's starting to rain right now, but actually kind of feels like a little sleet. It's a little cold out today, but I'm not going to set it up because I don't want to waste time. So I'm just going to cut to the chase. I've got in here, I've got a little hammock, or got my slingshot kit in case I need to do a little hunting. It's just, I don't just go out shooting things in the woods, but if I'm in a situation where I need food, I know how to use this thing, and if I had to, I would. I'm not trying to just go out and kill a bunch of animals, but this is a simple shot scout slingshot. And in this pouch, I've put a little belt loop on the back. That way I can put it on my side if I'm out hunting. I keep some steel shot, some lead shot in there, a couple extra bands with it. And also, this is kind of like a little possibles bag. I got a bunch of different things in here. I've got a harmonica, which I don't know how to play too good, but I don't know. You get in a situation where you're stuck out there, it could be a real morale booster, keep your mind off the situation at hand, keep you calm, give you something to do. Even if you don't know how to play a harmonica, you might want to go out and get one. You might be out there one day and want to teach yourself how to play it. Right, Bonzo? You good, brother? You good? And I also have some homemade fire starters. I got another video on these. Make them out of egg carton, dryer lint, different things like that. Got some snell hooks, fishing hooks. I can use this with strands of my paracord and make a makeshift fishing line to catch some fish if I need some food. Got a little thing of some tea bags, peppermint. That's a good mixture. You want to get some white pine or something. White pine needles, mix them together, make some banging tea. Got a little bit of nylon cordage in here, about 50 foot of 3 strands. Also, I've broken down the strands into a 1 strand in case I need to do some sewing or some repairs on some of my equipment. Got a lighter in a plastic bag that I keep that I never use unless I absolutely had to. This is a full lighter, and I have wrapped around the button a little hair tie to keep it from compressing, depressing, whatever you call it. So I mean, if this was jammed in my pack and I ran all the fluid out of it, there ain't no good it would do me if it's dead. But I never use this lighter unless I absolutely had to. That's just something to keep in there for situations. Got a couple little peppermints. Throw those in to make some good tea. Or if you just want a little piece of candy while you're out here. And I got an Andes mint, chocolate mint. That's good to melt in some tea as well. Got a whetstone, something to sharpen my knives with. I've never touched oil with this thing. I keep it straight water because if you use oil and honing fluids and everything for sharpening your knives and then you go running out and all you got's water, this thing won't work as good. Got a little Altoids tin, and I got this sucker full of a bunch of pine pitch and fatwood. But I also can use this to make char cloth if I had to. I cut off a piece of my cotton bandana or something. And I got an extra little waterproof container of some windproof, weatherproof matches. That's just a little knick-knack bag, couple, I don't know, some people call it possibles or something like that. There's just some miscellaneous things in there. This is for my tarp. This is my little tarp kit. I got it wrapped in a bandana, cotton bandana. And I've got a couple tent stakes in there and a bunch of cordage to string my tarp up. I have some food that I don't use when I'm out here unless I absolutely had to. I got about 1.5 pounds of rice, got a pack of ramen noodles, and 2 packs of tuna fish. And this is great to have. This could get me by for a night if I got stuck out here, maybe 2. If I'm hunting with it, it might stretch it 3 nights. You never know. I can make this stretch a week if I had to, but I sure as darn would be hungry. I got a pair of fresh, dry, clean, thick wool socks. And this will make a world of difference. It's a big morale booster if you've been out hiking all day, sweating, or your feet are cold and wet. And then you post up by a campfire that night, put some nice, fresh, thick socks on. Good for when you sleep and you dry your other ones out the fire. And you stay good and warm. I got a pair of leather gloves, and then I got a pair of just jersey gloves. These are like $2 in the gas station. And I wear these gloves if I'm processing some firewood. That way I stand less likely to injure and cut myself. It could still happen, but I try and do things that aren't going to compromise my situation. If you're out lost in the woods, a little cut can turn into a big thing. So I try and stay safe. Speaking of processing wood, here's my Corona folding saw. I got this on eBay for like $7 used. Stained the handle, did some woodworking with it, did some wood burning. I made it so it's not as slick. Got a little grip to it now. And I mean, one of the reasons I want to do this video is a lot of the videos I've seen is people got more knives, and they've got Laplander folding saws, and Those are great things, and everybody has them for a reason, but some people like me, I mean, I don't have the money to be going out and getting fancy things, and I try and find deals where I can on good solid tools that I know are going to hold up for me and they're going to help me to survive or help me to have fun. And this is one of those things. Other cutting tool I got this little hatchet. The other day I'd been working on making the handle. I finally did. I got this thing at a yard sale for like $5. The head, rusted and all gone to hell. And I've refinished it, redone it. And I've been using it a little bit, and it gets you by, do some good chopping with it. Nothing like a big camp axe, but if I'm only out for the day, I'd rather carry less weight and have something like this. If I'm going out for a few nights, then I bring my camp axe with me. Or if it's really cold out. Also, we'll get some. I've got an extra shirt here that I keep dry in the bottom of my pack. This is a merino wool polyester mixture or something, and it's good to have something extra in case you screw up and you didn't dress warm enough. Or if you get soaked and you want to put some dry clothes on. Come over here. Over here. Good boy. And I have a scarf. Not too girly of a scarf. I ain't scared. But that keep your neck warm. Also keep my face warm. Real windy out. Wrap my head in it at night if I'm going to bed. Use it for a sling if you hurt your arm. You can tie it on your leg for a splint and brace, things like that. And in the bottom I got some more of those fire starters. Also got a knee pad. You can try and get your butt wet sitting on a wet, dirty log or something like that when you're stopping for a break. That also substitutes for a back brace on my pack because there isn't one. All right, big boy, come on over here. Come on, come on, come on. Good boy. So that's my main compartment. Oh, one more thing. I got two of these heavy-duty 55-gallon trash bags, and I can use this to help make a makeshift shelter. Stuff them with leaves, try and get inside a little bit if it's real cold, block the wind with them, probably even gather some water, collect rainwater with them. If I'm in a spot where I can't get to a stream, I can collect firewood in these and bring back to camp. Bunch of uses for them. Everything I have in here I try and have more than one use for. That's the way to go, because that's just the way I like to do it. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's the way it should be done. So in my left front pocket I got water filtration system. I showed you all in a different video. It's Sawyer Mini. If it's real cold out, you want to keep this close to your body, because if the water inside it freezes while you're out, it'll compromise the filtration system and you'll be sucking in a lot of dirty, nasty water at some point. Might get you sick and compromise your situation. This is my little fire starting kit, one of them. And this is waterproof. I got a variety of things in there. Basically ferro rod, different things like that. Maybe one day I'll show you all what's actually in that kit. I ain't gonna go over it now. It's probably the same as everybody else's. I've got, this is a good little bit of cordage, maybe like 15, 20 foot. I can use this to string up my tarp. Got a headlamp. Good to have a hands-free kind of lighting situation for if you're out after dark still trying to get back to wherever you're going, or if you're climbing around on the side of a mountain like I do sometimes. Sometimes you can't be holding a regular flashlight. You should always carry an extra set of batteries too. Be careful when this is in your pack that you don't turn it on during the day. Hiking all day with that thing, and then you go turn it on once it gets dark, and you're screwed because the batteries are dead. All right, big boy. And last thing in this, I cut this out of an old t-shirt. It's 100% cotton. If it's cold, I can use this to kind of help warm my ears up. Or if it's really hot out, I can soak this thing and cool off with it. Or if I had to, I can make some char cloth out of it. And my other pouch. In here I got my first aid kit. And maybe one day I'll go over the combination of first aid and fire starter kits. But a little quick rundown, I got a sewing kit in here. I got Gorilla Tape duct tape in here. I've got sewing needle, sail needle, and Band-Aids and different things like that. Things that I would need in a situation. Come on, Bonzo. What you doing, big boy? I know, we'll go soon. More fire starters. Got a little file I can use I mean, this is great to have if I'm trying to, if I get a chip in a knife or something and I need this isn't a treat, baby. You want a treat? I'm all out. There you go. Now, skedaddle. Here, come over here. Come on. Over here. There you go. Good boy. Yeah, so, I mean, if I found a can in the woods and I'm lost, you know people are always throwing trash everywhere. No matter how far out in the woods I get, I find a piece of trash. You should always try and pick it up if you got the room and pack it back out. If everybody did that, the woods would be a cleaner, prettier place. But this thing here, I can make a little fishing hook out of a can tab. Do all kinds of stuff with a file, and it's small and lightweight. And I got one more bandana in there. Water filter, splint, all different kinds of stuff. Uses char cloth, like I said. Got come on, over here. Got 2 pieces of leather. And, I mean, it's good to have a little. You never know what you use it for. Might use it for a repair. I could use it if I'm flint napping an arrowhead or something. Boy, what are you doing? Come on. Stop. We'll go soon. Sorry, guys. But a couple pieces of leather. Last but not least, got a planisphere, star chart. This is cool to have if you're sitting around a fire at night. You can sit there and figure out the constellations, or if you're good enough and you know kind of what time of night, what month and day it is, you could probably find your way home with this, like the people used to do way back in the day. Use the stars if you don't have a compass. Well, that's pretty much it. And it's starting to hit pretty hard out here, so I might set up camp and chill out for a little bit before I head back on down out of the mountain. But hope you all enjoyed the video and maybe got some good information out of this or whatever. Hope it wasn't too long. You all have an awesome day.